I've always been a huge movie fan. Many of my earliest memories are being brought to the cinema, grabbing a booster seat, and being transported into another world. Having come to the end of my 6th year of secondary school, I had trouble deciding how I was going to proceed with my education. I initially wanted to study game design, having dreamed of becoming a video game producer, yet my extremely lacking technical capabilities with computers dissuaded me from this path. I could come up with an idea for a game, but coding was above my technical capacity. Considering the storytelling was the aspect of gaming I was most interested in, I decided to move my focus to film. A friend from class told me about a film course he was attending, and after doing some research, I decided to do the same. Still Oregon College is where I learned the basics of filmmaking. I found an enjoyment of every aspect of it, from writing to shooting to editing, and even a little bit of acting. It was here that I realised this is what I wanted to do with my life. Having finished my 1-year course, I moved on to Dun Laoghaire Further Education Institute. It was here I refined my knowledge of filmmaking, wrote some of my finest scripts, if I do say so myself, and worked on my first studio production, Mars 1. After finishing my 2nd year of college, I decided to take a year off. I spent a lot of time travelling the world, going to New York for New York Comic Con, Toronto to visit an old friend, spent Christmas in San Francisco, and enjoyed a week in the sun in Lanzarote. During this year, being the nerd that I am, I developed a hobby for collecting autographs, since comic conventions offer a chance to meet some of the biggest names in movies, television, and video games. I've built up a decent collection so far, and I have no plans to stop anytime soon. And this, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to our final destination, Dublin Business School. I would say this year was my most productive yet. I was afforded the opportunity to both co-write and co-edit our class film. I also set up, along with a fellow student, Danger Zone Productions, through which we will output our content we create over the coming years. After discovering we had access to a radio studio, we started a podcast, which has been growing strong all year. I would like to end this piece with our motto, in the words of the great Christian Slater, talk hard.